Greetings and welcome, fellow anime lovers, back to the Gamers Den. Now, for the next 18 months, or weeks rather, not counting out any of the ones in October because there's specific stuff going on over there. I suppose I could probably work it around that. It doesn't matter. I'll plan it out accordingly. But for the next 18 weeks, I'll be doing my top 5 favorite Pokemon from each type to again celebrate the uh the uh the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. This is subject to change. New Pokemon are added all the time. These will be updated every now and again, depending on where they're at and everything. My favorites list will change, but I figured I'd tell you about all this now. This isn't going to be the only thing that's going to be added to the channel. I have decided to put every video into a list so that way y'all can see those types of videos you want to see. Watch all of them, of course, but if you want to see a specific type of video, each of them will be separated. The various games will have their own specific ones, but for the rest of the channel, I'm gonna be very busy today. But let's get started with now. The way I'm doing this is the way I put my Pokemon types in order, in a specific order. So we're gonna do it like I usually do it. I'm gonna start with the normal type. Now, there, there we go. There is a bit of a specific thing with this one, as well as the next one, next week's video for the flying type. Every single flying type Pokemon that also has a normal type attached to it is disqualified from this list right out the gate. There is a specific reason why. This type is flying type is usually paired up with normal. So, if it's not, there's only one mono flying. There's only one like pure flying type, and that's Tornadus. And well, but as far as the normal type goes, every flying type that has a normal type is disqualified. Because I usually use them as my frequent flyer anyway. But just so you know, most of the normal types that I've used in most of my playthroughs have had a flying type attachment to it. So keep that in mind. But for the most part, I've used most of these Pokemon at least a couple of times, if not with the latest games, with past playthroughs that I've since deleted. Don't get on me. But before I get into that, I do have something to show y'all. It finally came in. The Psyduck Pop came in, so I figured I'd show that off. And I do have a new game, but I'll show that another day. Let's get right on into it. I want to give a little bit of updates to the channel, you know, little extra things on the side. But we got my top 5 favorite normal types. And right out of the gate, oh, one other rule. I'll be looking at the entire line. So, for a good example, the Charmander. If I were to say Charmander, talk about the entire line. That includes Mega Evolutions, Gigantamax forms, and regional variants. Even if the types have changed, I will mention them, their designs and everything. So keep that in mind. So right out the gate, now my favorite one of this line is Chansey, but since we look at the entire line, let's take a look at it and look at it together. Chansey. There's a reason it's on the list. It's iconic. I used to love seeing it when they went to the Pokemon Center. It's so cool. And Blissey is definitely awesome too. I saw a few of the Johto Journey stuff. And the fact that it starts out trying to, already trying to be a nurse and everything. Happiny is just so cute. Such a cute little baby Pokemon. And the fact that it grows up into probably it is a very powerful Pokemon with a couple of exclusive moves that only it can learn. And I think Chansey's just kind of become that sort of Pokemon I like. However, there is one NCP drawback that takes it down a few pegs. It's catching great. It's only really found in the Kanto games, and only in remote spots. But the most prominent one is from the Safari Zone. Red, blue, and yellow. Y'all know where I'm going with this. It's found in only one specific area in the Safari Zone, and it has a high tendency to run. I think there is a cheese. Uh, there's a way to cheese it so that way you can keep it there. I don't know. I can't remember. I'd have to look that one up again. But yeah, Chansey is definitely one of my favorites though, so keep that in mind. Um, Number 4 is okay. This one I actually like both of these. Litleo and Pyroar. These are awesome Pokemon. Now they are fire types as well. Don't worry, they're not going to be on the fire type list, but they are awesome normal types. And I have used a Pyroar on I think my first X playthrough, because I had Greninja at the time. I don't anymore. I don't have that playthrough anymore. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite Pokemon, and Pyroar definitely has probably. There was a couple of these during Gen 6 and X and Y in the Kanto region. When Litleo evolves, depending on if you have a male or a female, will depend on the type of mane it has. If it's a female, it's like this long, flowing, fiery mane, like it's like fire blowing in the wind or whatever, like a candle, you know. Or like in anime cartoons, or it's this fiery sun-like mane, like a line. It's super cool, super interesting design choice for it. Um, but yeah, definitely awesome. Definitely an awesome Pokemon in my eyes. I'm not really talking about power or abilities or anything like that, but definitely one of my favorites. Um, Number 3. Oh, see, I remember now. Now, I was going to put the Cleffa and Igglybuff lines, Clefairy and Jigglypuff and all that, but I've decided to disqualify them from the normal ranking. I think I might put them on the fairy ranking, but I know Jigglypuff does have the normal typing still, but it's also a fairy type, and I don't want to double them up. I don't want to double up any, like, Pokemon anywhere, except for, like, maybe one, and I'll get to that later. That'll be later on down the line. But Clefairy, as well as its entirely evolutionary line, has now become full fairy. There's no normal typing on this one, so I can't count it. I can't count. I'm not gonna count both of them. I'm not gonna count both of them. There's only one Pokemon that will be on two different separate lists. Um, but but doesn't mean I don't have a backup. And that is Kangaskhan. Now I remember the episode growing up. I've got the VHS still from that one, and but I actually used this Pokemon on a playthrough, and it actually helped me get through Giovanni's fight in his gym. It was very neat to use. It was very neat to use, but I don't really use Kangaskhan much. But it eventually got a Mega Evolution, right? And this Mega Evolution is infamous. It broke X and Y to the point where it got banned. But I still like it. It's one of my favorite ones, and it's very motherly. It's a very motherly Pokemon. I don't know why the males have pouches too. I don't want to go into that. But it's definitely a very cool Pokemon. I love this Pokemon. Number 2 is the Zigzagoon line. Actually, the next two, the second and my number 1, are both first route Pokemon. I know that's gonna probably piss off a lot of people. I know there's a lot of other normal types out there, but there's a reason for that. A lot of you know by now that Gen 3 was um, when I really hit my stride with Pokemon, and it's my favorite region. And Zigzagoon, I know there's quite a few other normal types in there, like Kecleon and everything. There's a lot more interesting ones. But Zigzagoon, I love it because it's a little trash panda, and it zigs and zags. It's so cute. And you can level up by level 20, and it's already evolved into a Linoone. Which, fun fact, now that Zigzagoon that couldn't go straight now has to always go straight. It has to stop point blank just to turn. Otherwise, it can go pretty much 60 miles an hour. It can't turn on a dime though, so that's unfortunate. But it is very interesting. Now, I did say I was going to mention at least their alternate forms, and funnily enough, Zigzagoon and Linoone both get a Galarian form in Sword and Shield. Now, Sword and Shield made them basically dark types instead of normal types. I think they might have gotten normal typing, but I figured I'd mention them. And they also Linoone evolves into Obstagoon, which is super cool. And I do like Obstagoon. I don't think I've used it on a playthrough, but it's definitely a cool Pokemon. I do like it. And the fact that it's got a Kiss motif is just the icing on the cake to that. I like Kiss. I like a couple Kiss songs, so super cool. Super cool. Um, I suppose a couple honorable mentions. Of course, all the flying types that couldn't make it, naturally. Kecleon, definitely a cool Pokemon, definitely like it, but the fact of the matter is that it's just like, I don't know, something about it's just weird. Castform, I figured I mentioned because I know I love, what was it? Michael, for the Pokemon YouTuber. Anyone, he's got Grunty Boy. You guys know, if you all know who I'm talking about, give him a shout out. He's awesome. I probably know it somewhere. I'll say it in the next video. I'll say it in the next, say it for next video. But yeah, he likes cast form, and I figured I'd give it a mention. I don't mind cast form. I just don't really use it. Lickitung and Licky. I'm sorry, guys. I really do like these Pokemon. I do. I grew up on Lickitung, and Licky ain't that bad. It's stupid as hell, yes, but so is Gengar, in my opinion. So, I'm just saying. There's a lot of dumb Pokemon, in my opinion, but I don't hate them. I don't hate them. Smeargle, definitely an interesting one. Um, Final honorable mentions go to Tauros, Bouffalant, and Miltank. Just this cow trio is just funny. I love it. This bovine. You got a milking cow, a bull that whips itself, and a buffalo with that can pretty much it's got so much floof on its head that it can just ram into things repeatedly and not get any head damage. Super cool. I like all of these Pokemon, even if some of them are just one's weird, one's got a banned episode that you kind of need to really kind of like, wait, what? Kind of need it. And third is like PTSD with the with Whitney's Miltank. Everyone who's played Pokemon knows who I'm talking about, knows what I'm talking about. Difficulty spike all the hell for no damn reason. Um, but on to my number one slot, and there's a reason for this one, and that's the Rattata line. Rattata and Raticate. I love Raticate. Most because I watched a few Butch and Cassidy episodes with Team Rocket, and no, they weren't as good as Jesse and James, not even by a long shot. But I did think they were funny, and I love the fact that they got Eradicate, and I actually used Eradicate on a couple playthroughs before, and lo and behold, Eradicate gets um, and Rattata get a Alolan form that changes them to Dark and gives them a bit of backstory with Young Goose and all that. Um, I do like Rattata, and Raticate is just like, I love Raticate. Raticate's a lot of fun. And the thing is, with this normal type, with this one and the Zigzagoon, like both versions of Zigzagoon and or no, I don't think Rattata does. It doesn't matter. I think it can, but you need to be at night to level up and level up at level 20. All of these Pokemon can be leveled up at level 20. So by the time you get to the second or third badge, or whatever, or the equivalent in Alola, you pretty much got a strong powerhouse of a Pokemon that can help you up until you can exchange it for something a little stronger. Or put it in there immediately and put it in something a little stronger right then. It's up to you. I'm not gonna tell you how to play Pokemon. But I like Zigzagoon. I love Linoone. But Rattata and Raticate are the OGs. You literally, once you start a game of red, blue, and yellow, you're immediately going to find either a Pidgey or a Rattata. And, well, you're going to go on and go for a Rattata. Same goes for any of these types. Bidoof, Patrat, and all that. I love these route first route Pokemon. It's usually your first impression of what the other Pokemon are going to be like. And I'm not mad. Rattata and Pidgey are common staples, and well, let's face it, guys, they're iconic. I actually have a Rattata Pop, so I had the Rattata Pop, so actually, I think now that Psyduck's added to the crew, I think got all the mainline ones. Yeah, I've got all the normal versions of the characters. I don't have any like the variants of Eevee or Pikachu or any like the various like flocked, diamond, that sort of thing. I don't have any of that or any 10-inch ones. I just got one of each of the different ones, and I'm super happy with that alone. I'm happy with that. But yeah, hopefully you liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, share this video, ring the bell for notifications, subscribe, all that good YouTube jazz. Go down to the comment section down below and tell me what's your favorite normal type Pokemon. And as always, guys, I'm uh, back to wrapping around to the beginning of this video. I am making a list for every single video on the channel, so that way everybody can look at them. You know, um, everybody can like pick and choose. It's super easy. Just go to the list section of the page of the YouTube channel. Just click on the channel name, and then just go there. You'll be able to see all the different content that you may have missed. Um, One I highly recommend is the History of the Underappreciated. Um, and there will be some other ones that are leading into various parts of the channel that will pop up later on. Um, this is just this is a year, and this we've been on the air for a year and a half. I figure I'd sort out the channel a bit. Also, I will be watching The Bad Batch Season 1 Episode 6 and Loki Episode 1 today. I will be posting that on the Facebook page. Link, or at the very least, I will tell you where to go in the description down below. So, keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, I've been Canadian Lupus. This has been the Gamers Den. Hope to see you guys next time. Hope to see you grow this channel a bit every single day, as well as go to our Facebook page, and check out the various lists so you can stay update on all the content that we've done so far. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.